Okay, I am going to start out this video a little bit different today. I've had a couple of questions about how I do my listing, how I do things so quickly. So I'm kind of going to go through and show you my routine of what I do in the morning as far as getting my listings out. If you are new here, thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Heather and I am a full-time reseller. I have been doing this for a little over 3 years now, I think full-time, but I did used to resell way back in the day in high school on eBay. So I've been doing it off and on for a long time, but really serious about these last few years. So what I have been doing recently is listing my eBay, putting out my eBay listings from drafts every day. That way I can get them out right away in the morning. Since like the new year, I have not missed a day of listings. I've been doing 20 a day every day. And like at this point, it is just a habit and it's not even a choice to not put out listings every day. So let me kind of show you how I do that, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Subscribe if you are a reseller and you haven't yet. If you're already subscribed, thank you. Give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into it. So, as you can see, I was listening to 80's greatest hits downstairs when I was doing my shipping. That is what I usually do first, is I go ahead and I get my shipping done right away in the morning. So I did not film that. So, actually, what I do first, before I do my eBay listings, I forgot to say, is I go in, because I listed 20 new items on eBay yesterday, and I am going to cross list. So I use Magic Cross Lister, which is these little green squares right here. And right now I'm listing to Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. I think something's going on with my Facebook Marketplace. So I will go down where I left off yesterday, which I remember it was right here. And I will just click on this. I actually have heard that people are starting to get charged for this now. So this pops up 3 different windows. And then I will just go through and it auto loads almost everything into there. So I just have to fill out a few items like, okay, t-shirt, occasion. This is gonna go a little bit slower since I'm filming, but I'm trying to show you guys how I do this. And then I will put the camera down, get it all finished, and come back. I don't do free shipping anymore on Depop. So, I mean, that took literal seconds, and it goes even faster when I'm not with you guys. For some reason on Mercari, I have to like adjust the title and description a little bit, so I just like take out one word. Usually these selected categories, everything is all filled up, so it's super quick. So I pick the size there. I do free shipping on Mercari, kind of, but I just add in the price because their shipping rates are ridiculous. So while Mercari's finishing up, I go on to Poshmark. I'm gonna go long sleeve t-shirt, size small, white, and I gotta put a 0 for the price, and you have to adjust that, so I just do that, and that's it. That's one listing cross-listed. I don't use any other ones, so I'm not sure if it's that easy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all of my items cross-listed over from eBay. That's 20 items from yesterday. And then I'll come back and show you how I push out my eBay drafts. Okay, I finished up with my drafts. That only took about 20 minutes. So like in my opinion, if I can list things on eBay, it only takes me 20 minutes to cross-list. That's not that long. So I'm gonna go to my drafts now. It looks like I have 95. So I do 20 at a time. So I'm just gonna go through and click 20. Usually I would go from the bottom because I want, okay, I'm keeping off track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just do this first because otherwise I'm going to lose track of my numbers. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Crap, I don't know what that is. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so then you can just push resume drafts right here. And what I was gonna say is that usually I do it from the bottom. You can select all from that top box and then submit. Total to be submitted, 20. And now all of my eBay listings are done for the day. So usually, what is going on? Oh, I think this is a draft that I accidentally, I don't know. I need to delete that one. Usually I list from the bottom, so I'm listing my oldest drafts first, but yesterday, or maybe Friday, I listed someone's items from a flip lot, and so I want to get those listed as soon as possible. I listed from the top that time, otherwise I typically will list from the bottom. So now all of my listings are done for the day, and it's like 8, or what time is it? It's 9:10 in the morning. So I'm gonna go downstairs and take pictures Sometimes I will start on my listings right away. So what I do from there is I'm putting them all into eBay drafts. So everything I take pictures of today is going into eBay drafts. That's where I do my first listings. Sometimes I will list right away. Sometimes I go shopping for a bit and then come back because I take all my pictures on my phone. And when I do, I almost dropped my phone. When I do, and I like go to like select all of my photos that I just took and then transfer them, airdrop them to my computer, sometimes it won't let me do it right after I take the pictures for some reason, like it's just grayed out. But if I wait like a couple hours, then I can like send over like 150 at a time or whatever. So I don't know why that is, but I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and take my pictures. I'll try to get a little bit of that for you guys just to show you my process. And then I think I'm gonna go to Plato's and Style Encore because they are both having some sales. Let's go downstairs and get my photographs taken for the day. I am still doing 40 a day because I'm trying to get a ton in my draft bank when I go on vacation next month. Okay, so I turned on my light box. What I'm gonna list first today is some items I got in a flip lot. So my flip items are always a first priority. I got a ton of new with tag Victoria's Secret, a Ted Baker purse, Tory Burch shoes. So I'm getting all of that listed. I'll see how many that is. And then I have like some shoes and purses from either ThredUp boxes or the bins. And then these are the clothes and the blankets I have to list. Otherwise, that's it. So I am definitely in some need of some inventory. But I will go ahead and photograph 40 items. So when I do shoes and stuff, I just do it on the floor in here. It's like kind of dirty from cat stuff. So I always have to clean it off every time first. So I'll probably just sit down and I'll get pictures of all of my flip stuff and my shoes and purses. That might be 40 for today. We'll see. I'll keep track on a little whiteboard or something. Otherwise, if I do pictures with my clothes, I have my little whiteboard measurements right behind me on a shoe rack. Eventually, I would like to have like a table like right here or right here so I like literally don't have to barely move. I take the measurements, take the pictures, and then my items that I sold like yesterday, here's my bags that I reuse. So I would go over here and put them in there after I take the pictures, and then I would put them in this bin. And once that gets full, then I go put everything away in my inventory row. If that makes sense, if that's confusing, I'm sorry. But as far as like all of these things from Victoria's Secret, I'll probably just put those in a small box with my skim stuff. This is a new box that I still have to fill up. I'm like being cheap and not wanting to buy a plastic bin, so I'm using some boxes that I have. So yeah, let's get going and take some pictures. This is going to be way faster today because this is a lot easier that I don't have to take any measurements. So normally it wouldn't take me this short of a time, but if I stay focused, it doesn't take me too long to get on 40 listings. 40 photographs. Maybe it would take me an hour. Depends on what kind of things I have to measure. Okay, I'm done listing all of those flip items. I'm actually just going to keep them in a box and write the person's name on them. That way, if the stuff doesn't sell, I'll have it all ready to go and it'll be really easy to find when it does sell. So now I'm going to move on to this pile of purses and shoes until I get up to 40 listings. I think I had around 20 with this, so I'll see how many I have here if I need to list a few clothes today. For my shoes, I just take one picture, with one shoe for the main picture like that, and then I will go with both of them, and then I just do all the different angles. Shoes are really easy to take photographs of, and then I get the size. I don't think I actually got a picture of the back. So like literally, how long did that take me? Like 2 seconds? Let me do another one and time it. Especially when you don't have to photograph, especially when you don't have to clean, it's a lot faster to take pictures of shoes. Sometimes I use the shoe forms if I feel like it, but sometimes I don't if they're still like in pretty good shape. Okay, I had 13 things with shoes and purses, so I need to take pictures of 7 more clothes, so I'm gonna get that done, and then I will go shopping. So typically with my rack, I can move it around because it's a rolling rack. So I will move it like as close as possible as I can, so the less space I have to move. Do you like my fit pajamas? I don't really care. So I'm just going to go through, photograph. I guess you can kind of just watch along a little bit and see how I do my process. For shirts and dresses, I just do across chest and top to bottom. I just write it down on my whiteboard, take a picture of that goes right into the listing. A couple quick pictures. I always do the material tag, size tag, front, back, and then if there's any other details, I do that. So, I mean, that's how quick, really, you can take pictures. Okay, I'm gonna head to Style Encore first. I have my Chick-fil-A card that Keegan gave me. If you didn't watch that video, oh my gosh, I just like tried to toss it on my seat and it bounced off in between the seat and the door. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that later. Anyway, if you didn't watch that, make sure you go watch it. We exchanged a box of like super amazing good brands that we like to sell, and it was super fun. So, Style Encore first, then Plato's Closet, and then I'll see what time it is because I still have to go to the grocery store today, so. I'll see if I can get any footage in Style Encore. I don't know. If it's kind of small and not very many people, I feel weird about that still. I loved this band when I was in high school. Okay, we're here. Style Encore. Let's see. 70% off sale. So I ended up looking through this rack. It was kind of hard to try to film and look through them at the same time. There was a lot of Free People priced at $20. So with 70% off, that was a pretty good deal for me. Sorry for my finger there in the shot. So you can kind of see here what brands. I don't know why they cut their tags like this when they put them on sale, but anyway, I did pick up a few things from this rack. This Kate Spade was really cute, but this was marked at $36 originally, so too high even at 70% off. Okay, I just got out of there. I found a lot of stuff. I ended up saving $561, so that's amazing. I spent $285, $26 with some on-cloud shoes that I found for myself. But otherwise, it's all stuff to resell, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna get some lunch at Chick-fil-A, and then I'm gonna head over to Plato's Closet. I don't know if I'll get any footage in there because my phone's getting low. I don't know if I have my extra battery pack, and I kind of wanna like make good use of my time. So we'll see, maybe. Otherwise, I'll show you everything when I get home. Okay, I think the 70% off sale, oops, sorry, has been going on for a little while now on Plato's because it was pretty picked over. But I did go through like some of the regular sections, and I got a few pair of good shorts and a pair of Goldie jeans that were like their normal price but still cheap. So I'm gonna go through here and show you quickly how I do an eBay listing. I start off with the brand, what the item is, like shirt, skirt, pants, women's or men's, the size, I don't use the word size, then the color, and then any other keywords. I can push enter. From that page after that, I go ahead and put in any of these item specifics that it's letting me put in here, because then it'll kind of just auto-populate it down at the bottom. So I might put in where it says pre-owned, long sleeve, red, what size it is. All of that, I do that right here. And then I just am gonna go through and load up my pictures. And while the pictures are loading, I go down through the listing and fill in any other item specifics. I don't do like all of them, but I will do the basic ones. Like I don't put care instructions or where it was made unless maybe it was made in the USA. As far as shipping, I don't weigh my items beforehand. I just do a general guess because I've done shipping for so long, so I know normally if it's going to be first class or priority. So for first class, I'll usually do $5 or $6. Priority, I'll do $8 to $9 unless it's really heavy like some boots. So I do go ahead and just do that. I do have keyboard shortcuts here and templates, so all I have to do is just back it up there from the other things and just put in my items. Like this is an Athleta shirt, it's a size extra small. Otherwise it just says I ship daily, good condition, no stains or holes. Feel free to ask any questions. So I can just, makes it a lot faster for that process if you have a template or a shortcut. So I'm just selecting my shipping here, and then I just go down and save as a draft, and that's it. Okay, I'm just editing this video and I realize it's already 19 minutes and my haul is about 19 to 20 minutes as well. So I'm just going to do that part 2 next Tuesday. So make sure you come back for that. I don't want to make this like a horribly long video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on Friday for my What Sold video. Bye.